Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Toolbox Tuesday. Today, there's a lot of topics that came up on my heart, but today I really want to speak to being brave enough to ask for what you need. So yesterday, I realized that I had double booked myself. I picked up a shift at work, and something really important to me was happening at the same time. And there was this old part of me that was like, oh, dare I ask? But if you know me well, I do dare to ask. And so I reached out to my boss at work and I just said, I double booked myself. I realized that, you don't need to give this off to me, but I really want to say this out loud. And I do believe that it never hurts to ask. And I ended up getting the time off. And I just think, it's been something that some people have loved about me and something that some people have absolutely not loved about me. I do have this tenacity in me that I ask for what I need. And it has served me very well in a lot of parts of my life. When I was going through cancer treatment, and I remember advocating for myself saying, this chemo is not working for me. And I just said, it's done. It's over. I'm not doing another treatment. And I'm probably here today because I advocated for myself. And then that advocacy led to me advocating for my son and my kids moving through the school system. I ended up homeschooling them both. And being brave enough to ask for what you need feels uncomfortable. It feels like, you're making other uncomfortable, uncomfortable, but it is brave to ask for what you need. We're not meant to do this on our own. We're meant to do this together. Even I think about the opportunity I had to be on the TEDx stage, and that was because I was brave enough to get on the phone and talk to the organizer and say, hey, I really want to be on that stage. And then I drove out to the school and physically handed in my questions, brave enough to ask for what I need. And I continued to phone and call and say, I'm looking forward to being on that stage. So, it's so interesting. And like this morning, I never thought that I was going to be able to get that shift off. And again, it never hurts to ask for what you need. And it's just been such a reminder for me over and over again in my life. Even I'm going to this pink skirt project up in Kelowna coming up, put on by Renee Warren and Dan Martell and some incredible speakers that are flying in from all over the world. It wasn't something that I was able to financially be part of this year. So I decided to reach out to Renee Warren on Instagram, and she got back to me, connected me with the volunteer organizers, and now I'm part of the Pink Skirt Project team because I decided that I'm going to still do this and I'm going to ask for what I need. I want to be at this event, but I'm just going to do it in a different way. And now I'm part of the volunteers setting up, organizing, welcome all the speakers, welcome all the incredible attendees that are flying in from all over the world. How freaking amazing is this? And so I guess what I really want to say is that whatever you're needing, I want you to encourage you to be brave enough to ask, because asking isn't a weakness. It's self-respect. It's self-awareness. It's the courage. It's where courage comes from. The more we ask, the more we're brave enough to keep asking, and the more the amazing things show up in our lives. It's incredible. And so, sometimes the life we're hoping for is waiting on the other side of being brave enough to ask. And so it is. And so it is. So if this conversation resonates with you, please share this Toolbox Tuesday with someone that you love. I want to invite you to some incredible things that are coming up for me. This next Monday, on the 22nd, I am joining Jennifer Eve at the Weird Church in Cumberland for an incredible evening of Rise, Queen Rise. Stories of vulnerability, courage, and women stepping into their power. So please, if you haven't got your ticket yet, it's going to be an incredible evening. Also, next Thursday on the 25th of June, I will be hosting my workshop, my free workshop, 1 hour free workshop called Brave Enough to Be Yourself. So if this resonates for you and it lands on your heart as a yes, I'm going to put the link below. Please join me. Have a beautiful day, and I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye for now.